welcome to your own YouTube channel Vitamin C, where we talk about cash, career, and clarity. Today, we are going to talk about one major aspect of a career. Have you ever thought that if you want to serve a nation, how many options do you have? Well, we may think of becoming a civil servant, we may think of becoming an IAS, we may think of becoming a police, or we may think of going into the medical field as well and serving a nation. But have you ever thought that choosing politics is also a career option? Yes, you heard it right. You can choose to become a politician if you plan it well. How do you become a politician in India? So basically, you need to go through some education process. What is the education required if you want to become a politician? Where becoming a politician in India doesn't actually require an education qualification as of now, but what primarily I believe that there should be an eligibility criteria of education in politics. Yes, there are a few education courses which are available if you are going into the arts field after finishing your higher secondary examination. There is a course of Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. You may choose to become a lawyer after doing your BA, because most of the politicians in our country have studied lawyer, have studied LLB in our country. So once you finish your study, then your actual journey starts. There are three ways that you become a politician. First is frontier politician. So who are the frontier politicians? Frontier politicians are the people, you see them, you watch them, they have the followers. So your local MPs, your local MLAs, your CM, your Prime Minister, your presidents are the frontier politicians. Is it necessary to start your political career through frontier politicians only? No, that is not the actual thing which is required to become a politician. If any field you want to get into, what I believe is you would have to start it from the scratch. My father has told me a very nice line that if you want to start up a transport business, you need to start driving a truck first. You need to have a knowledge of truck repairing first. Then you can run a transport. So if you actually want to get your career into the political field, and if you are at a young age, you'll have to look after your family as well. You'll have to look after your income as well. It's not that you can directly jump into the frontier politics, because you do not have a followers, you do not have an experience. So what you do, basically you start from the back end politics. What is back end politics? So back end politics is, there are major 3 or 4 political parties in India. What you do is, they require a lot of people to run that party. A political party is itself a company. So what do they require? They require people for the content writing, they require people for the promotion, they require people for the social media marketing, they require people for campaigning. So you can start from scratch. By the time you learn, you have the followers, you can go up and you can start your frontier politics. We've talked about 3 kinds of politicians here. So we've talked about frontier politics and we've talked about back-end politics. What are the other kind of people? There are other kind of people whom I call are the accidental politicians. What is this accidental politicians? Have you heard about Rosa Parks? Rosa Parks was a lady in USA. She was an activist in 60s. What did she do? She was a black lady. She was traveling in a bus and she refused to give away her seat to the white people. In those era, there were separate seats for the white people, there were separate seats for the black people. There was a time where, to support Rosa Parks, people of that particular city or people of that particular town refused to take public transportation for more than a year. Imagine, Rosa Parks never thought of becoming an activist. Rosa Parks never had an intention of becoming a politician. She never had that thing in her. She has never worked as a back-end politician. But those kind of people, they become an accidental politicians. So you need to start from the scratch. You need to get into that. You need to learn that, because not many people who get this chance to become an accidental politician. So you need to start from the back end politics, so you can learn things, you can earn things, and by the time you can take care of your family as well. Now, whenever the politicians come, we have one word which is very connected to politics, which is called corruption. Why do this word come up in our mind whenever we think of politician? If you think in a major perspective, then politicians are the people who get the maximum number of votes, who get the maximum number of benefits, who have the handsome amount of salary as well. But why does that become a thing that corruption is as well connected with the politics in India? That is the reason because our youngsters do not want to join the politics. Our families do not want their kids to join the politics. Our people do not have that awareness that they can study Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, they can study law, and they can choose to become a politician as well. We have a politician who have come through their family, who have come through because of their caste. We have some mafia politicians as well in our country. Are we really in a need of change of our politicians? Yes, we are. But how do we do that? Only by coming up to know that how do we become a politician. So please comment on this video that if you want to become a politician, how we can help you. We give you a brief idea. So guys, here we are. We bring you vitamin C videos with cash, career, clarity, and sometimes scare as well. We would love to hear your feedbacks. We would love to hear your ideas. We would also ask you to give us feedback on what kind of topics we should come up with. So subscribe to our channel, comment on our videos, and let us know that what kind of topic we should cover. Also give us more and more likes so that boosts us to give you more and more information. This is Pritesh signing off from Vitamin C. Thank you so much.